Well, the weather has certainly took a turn for worst. We've had minus temperatures now for the last 4 days. A couple of people have had frozen pipes as well, but luckily this time around there's not been any damage. But so far so good for us. I have got other news though, and there has been a couple of people that have asked me about it. We've just received a site fee invoice for 2025 and I've took down a few notes so I can compare prices this year to what they were when we first got here last April. And to be honest, I don't think it's that bad. So this is my list of figures that I've got, and I'm giving you the numbers from when we first came here in April. The site fees for 12 months were £3,079, and that's to cover you for a full 12 months. Obviously you can't stay on site for 12 months. You have got the option, however, of paying for 10 months if that's what you want to do. But if you decide you want to come back for a few days during winter, then the 12-month contract gives you that option. So originally at £3,079, but obviously last year we did buy this van, so there was a transfer fee to pay as well. So there was £1,000 on top of those site fees to cover the transfer from the previous owner to us. So in all we paid £4,079. But we've now got this invoice for 2025. And this year the fees are £3,234. So they've gone up from last season by £155, which to be honest I don't think is that bad, after listening to quite a few horror stories from people saying that certain sites would put fees up by up to 40%. But also the good news is we only pay that transfer fee once, so we haven't got that extra £1,000 to pay on top this year. So I think it's come out really well, to be fair. And I was going to do an update on this before Christmas, I just never got round to it. But we did receive his invoice before the end of the year. And basically what it says on the invoice is that it's £3,079, but if you pay it before it's due, because it's not due until March, but if you pay it in December, they knock you a bit of money off. You save about £60 or something like that. But you don't have to do that, and we chose not to bother. We paid our site fees in April when we got here, so I've got quite a while to go before we've been here for a full year, and that's the figure I'm trying to work with. I just want to see how it all adds up in a full year on site. So I'll be paying my site fees at the beginning of March and then see how we've done in this first full year. So that is not bad at all considering. And again, that £3,079 is to allow you access to your van for a full 12 months as well, so I can't complain at that. One other thing that is due as well is the electric bill. But when we first got here, I did do a video on his electric bill. But when we got it, we'd only been here 3 months, and the electric bills are issued every 6 months. So the one that's due at the moment is a full 6 months. But it's also a full 6 months going through autumn and winter. So obviously it's going to be a bit more expensive. And as soon as that invoice for the electric comes, I'm going to do another video and I'm going to break it down so we can see exactly how much it's cost us in electric over 6 months, especially since we've been using those electric panel heaters as well. So all in all, I'm quite pleased with that result. We don't know what's happening with sites still. We know it's up for sale, we know we've got potential buyers. But as we go into 2025, there's been no updates on that, so we'll have to just wait and see what happens. As soon as they know, we'll know. So I'm just going to wait it out now until the end of February. We'll get them site fees paid, and that's us covered for another year. And the only difference being that £155 site fee increase. So far, so good as we approach this first year in a static caravan. But as I said at the beginning of the video, it is certainly not getting any warmer. We've had -4 temperatures as well. They're hovering around -2, -3. But last night it did drop really cold, and as a result, as I said at the beginning, there's a couple of pipes been frozen, but fingers crossed, we're alright. What we have been doing, whether it makes any difference or not, is we leave the taps running through night. So there's a constant flow of water. Just a slight trickle is what we're doing on every tap in this van. I just assumed that by doing that it would decrease the chances of water from freezing because it's got a constant flow to it. So far it seems to have worked. So that's something I'm going to keep doing while we're getting these really low temperatures. Any little thing that we can do that might stop those pipes freezing is well worth trying. But we also did spend quite a lot of time through summer putting extra lagging around old pipes as well. I am, however, still tipping boiling water every now and again onto that regulator on that gas bottle, because every now and again it does stop. So thank you for everybody's comments regarding that, and I think I'm going to look into buying a new one and make sure I get a decent quality one as well. And then I'm planning at some point through summer to put extra insulation under this van as well. I didn't want to do it on its first year, I just wanted to see how it worked out for us. And I must admit, the cold comes through that floor quite a lot, and we are using extra rugs, which do make a difference. But I'm in a position now where I'm thinking, for the sake of a bit of extra money, we can double insulate underneath this van and make it even more comfortable, ready for the end of the year. So that's another plan that we've got in mind, probably one or two more as we go through warmer months. At the moment we don't really want to go out and do anything, it's just too cold. So I'll leave this video at that. You now know exactly what increase we've got. I don't know the percentage, but it's not much, so I didn't bother working that out. But to go up by £155 I think is quite reasonable considering cost of living. And as soon as I get that electric bill invoice, I'll do another video and we'll break that down over 6 months to see exactly how much it's costing us per month. And if you want to see that video, then please hit that subscribe button and press that notifications bell, and I'll see you on the next update. Stay warm.